Hi everyone, welcome once again to Saga Prison Stories. As usual, if you have not subscribed, we please ask you to do so. Like, share, comment, and please tell us what you'd like to hear about prison stories. Welcome once again to our channel. I am Judith Grace Akinyi, aka Saga.
Hi our people, my name is Robi Lusanji Mukonjera. We want to tell you what we have been going through while we were in prison. Today is not sad stories.
Yeah, as Robbie has said, there were some light moments. There are days when we used to laugh a lot. There are days when funny episodes used to happen. And today Robbie is going to tell you about one story about what happened when we were given a piece of meat.
Now there was this day, tulikuwa na madam jikoni. Ilikuwa siku ya nyama. And you know siku ya nyama in prison, it was, I don't know like what.
Special.
It was a very, very, very special day.
Because it's one piece of meat.
One piece of meat. But because we were trustees, hatukuwa tunakula one meat. So one day, huyo madam that day alikuwa duty. Na madam akatupatia nyama yetu as usual. Trustees, we were given some, every time we were given some meat to go and prepare, cook ourselves. Sasa that day, madam akatupea nyama. Sasa tukakuwa busy hatu kupiga hiyo nyama. So when they changed shift, kuna madam sasa ule adui wangu akaingia.
The one who never used to like you.
Yes. So, nikauliza Saga, what are we going to do? Nikaambia Saga, let us take this meat to the room. Tukachukua nyama tukabeba, nikaibeba nikapeleka kwa room.
I was surprised to see I was surprised to see meat in the room because this was abomination. So I asked Robbie, hey, why do we have this piece of meat here?
Alafu nikamwambia, hey, my enemy is in the kitchen.
We can't cook it.
We can't cook it until tomorrow. Sasa when kuna pia mfungwa mwenye alikuwa rafiki yake. So akaenda akamwambia tumebeba nyama. Kusikia. And we were trustees. Nikaambia Judy, my friend, hapa ni kujipanga. Kimeumana. Nilienda nikachukua nyama. Nikaficha another place. Penye Judy hakujua lakini nilificha kwa mururu. Saka hakujua nimeiweka wapi. Akaniambia, now Robbie, what is the meat? Nikamwambia, you don't worry. So wakakuja wakafanya search, hawakuona nyama. Mimi nimekimbia na nyama nikaenda nikamwaga yote kwa choo.
Imagine our delicacy. Ikaenda kwa choo, haki Robbie. Ukaingiza tu kwa choo.
Nikaingia kwa choo because there was no alternative. Because huyu mwenye anaingia ataniwekelea maneno mingi na mwenye ametoka shift mwenye ametupatia already ameenda shift yake until tomorrow in the afternoon. And so unaona by the time she comes tutakuwa maneno ni mbaya. That is why I did that. Because nilijua kitaumana. Na tukaweka wakatafuta enemy akakuja. Akatafuta kozoro akiweka upside down. But hakupata chochote. We thank God kwa sababu hiyo siku hatukushikwa. Na hatukuwa tumeiba nyama.
Tulikuwa tumepewa kihalali. It's just that the one who was coming on shift alikuwa asikizani nani. Na akisikia nyama imeingia kwa cell,
sasa atatengeneza sasa case.
It was going to be bad. So that was a very funny episode and we keep thinking about it and we laugh a lot. Then there was this lady.
Yes.
Huyu mwenye alikuwa alikuwa anatupea story ati bwanake alikuwa rafiki ya chief.
Yes.
And the husband alikuwa amezoea, it was abuse actually.
Yes.
The husband really used to beat her. And she had a lot of marks on her body. So I think we even mentioned it before. Then she used to go to report to the chief. And because the chief was the friend of the husband,
yes,
he never used to do anything. In fact, the husband used to tell her, that chief must be your boyfriend. That's why you always go to report when I beat you. So one day, when the husband was, I think he was very, very drunk. And this is the same guy, the lady told us, he used to buy chips and sausages. And he used to come with these chips and sausages in the house where they had 3 kids. You know how children love chips and sausage. Yes. So this man would cover himself. These people would be eating ugali and sukuma, ugali and kale. And he would be coming home with chips, sausage or chicken. Then he will go to the room, to a small, these small rooms where the children sleep on the floor and the husband sleeps on the bed with the wife. So he would cover himself with a blanket and start eating the. He would eat the chips and the sausages, and the children would hear. The babies would be asking their mom, "Mommy, we can smell chips. We can smell chips. Where is the chips?" The guy would be eating the chips under the blanket, and could not give his own children the chips and the. And this is the same guy who really used to beat this girl. And I remember I said she's smallish. So he would beat her, and one day she tells us that he beat her so badly and put her in a sack. Put the sack on his back and up to the chief's office camp. And then he now dropped her there and said, now you can get out of the sack and go and report to the chief. So we used to have very, very, very funny stories. Then there was also this other lady who used to work, I think, in community. And those who know community in around Upper Hill is a bit far from Umoja Estate. So they used to live in Umoja. And she had been timed that from job 5 o'clock, you should be home before 7:30. So in case of traffic and she delays, it was always drama. The guy, according to her, those who know unyo, that rubber stick, very, very tough rubber cane, he used to sleep with that rubber cane under his pillow. So anytime she was there, she would never know when the beating would start. She would just be sleeping. Maybe she thinks now things are fine. Then in the middle of the night, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock,
beating the wife.
Even she's fast asleep, she starts feeling the cane all over her, and she would wake up. What is it? Why were you late? Where were you? There was no traffic. Why did you arrive here at 8? I've always told you you must be home by 7:30. Oh, so you have other boyfriends. You have this and that. And he would beat her, and the lady had unakumbuka, all those bruises on her back because of this man's beating. So we used to, as much as it was sad, but it's so funny. You are sleeping with somebody in one bed, then he just wakes up at 2 or 1 o'clock. He starts beating you with unyo ati, why were you late? Why didn't you come home on time? And everybody understands that traffic from Upper Hill, from community to Umoja is not a joke. It can be so heavy. You can even get home at 9, and even more so when it rains. Then somebody will not understand. He just wakes up, starts beating, and that was also abuse. We women endure a lot of hardships sometimes in marriage, because these are some of the things that can provoke someone to also take very bad action. Because imagine in the middle of the night, somebody just wakes up and starts caning you, beating you, whereas you can sit down and discuss and explain why you got home late. And then he inflicted a lot of injuries on her. And one day when she was so angry, she decided to also react. He went to report her also, that she had caused him rather grievous bodily harm. And then she was brought to prison. And again, I learned that women can endure a lot. Each day thinking that things will change, and nothing ever changes. So these were stories that would really, really make us laugh a lot of times. Then,
Saka, can you remember the phone?
I'd forgotten about that one.
I will never forget.
I had
that
said,
day. Sisi tungefungwa maisha. My God.
Phone, marufuku, a telephone. How can you have a cell phone? But we didn't have it.
Yeah.
I think somebody passed it to me to give it to somebody. Because I remember it was a Sunday.
Yes.
And I was very busy preparing for service, for church service.
And you are the one who was leading us.
And then somebody gave me, please give this phone to so and so. I said, oh, okay, just passing it over. I'm not using it. Although that was also wrong. So as I was holding it,
it started ringing.
The phone started ringing. And I had stayed for, 4 years? I've not seen a phone. I don't even know how they operate again. I didn't know where to press so that it stops ringing, because I'm holding something that I should not hold.
And she was running all over. And me,
I also started running with this phone. And thank God, because if they found that I'm the one who had it, it was going to be a very bad case. So I was running all over. So here is Robbie asking me, why are you running?
Go to Kabambe.
The fact that I was running all over, I think, and then there was a lot of commotion in the preparation of the mess and all that. I decided I don't even know how to switch this thing off again. So I threw it somewhere on the grass. I threw it very far. It continued ringing there. Oh my God, prison is so interesting. Can you imagine staying somewhere for 4 years, you've never seen a phone again? Because you are not allowed to have them. There were those small Motorola's, I think.
Motorola.
Now, I don't know whether to press the red button or was it the green button. I don't know where to stop it because, you know, you get so confused. I remember even after some time, I had memory lapse. I could not remember so many things. I think that's the stage where I was going through a lot of depression. You know, already I was depressed before I got there. Then now I'm here. I don't know this kind of life. I've never seen it. So nothing was adding up. So when I realized that I didn't even know how to switch off a phone, there's a time I even tried to remember numbers that I knew offhand. I could not remember any. I tell you, this thing about depression is real. Mental health, my brothers and sisters, is real.
It's real.
It is easy to judge someone if you have never gone through this.
Yes.
But if you have, it is something that needs redress.
Yes.
It is something that needs medical attention. It is something that needs, people who are going through it need help. Don't judge people so harshly when you really don't know what they are going through at that particular time. But as again we say, there's no gain without pain. If you turn your pain into purpose, you have beaten all the odds. What is important is not where you started from, but where you're going. If you're learning something from our channel, we are so happy. From the responses we have received, we are very happy. Continue subscribing, continue learning one or two things. We have had so many phone calls about the people whom we have helped through our stories, and we are so happy that we are impacting even just one person. If you save just one, God is happy in heaven. Thank you so much for being with us. I don't know if you have my...
I have something. I just want to thank our people. God bless you. Even there was a lady who called me yesterday. She was telling me that, Robbie, I'm happy for you because I was going to kill somebody tomorrow.
Yes.
But when I saw your story, I just left everything to God. So I thank God. Please, we love you all. Please subscribe and know that we are your people. Thank you so much.
Tuko family, once again, thank you so much. We love you. You are now Saga family. We have adopted you, you have adopted us. So we are family. Yes. Even those who subscribed before, those who are subscribing after, thank you so much and God bless you.